Thing work the last few weeks, and I feel mama, like I knew that I would now.
And can I start, with a shout out? I know we always start with telling everybody we are all in alignment. That's my partner, Anita. I'm Cheryl. Okay, there we go. Thanks for joining us. But I want to do a shout out to the ladies that were part of and we wrapped up our 21-day decluttering program last night. And here's why I want to do a shout out. Y'all inspired me so much. I even have my inspiring on this morning, Kate. So does Anita. That after I got out of the shower this morning, I didn't even leave the bathroom. And underneath, my sink got pulled apart, stuff got thrown out, things got wiped down. The shower is in clean mode now. The shower curtains are off, the towels are off. Like, it is in complete revamp mode in the bathroom.
Ooh.
It was not on my schedule this morning.
You were just inspired. And
I was inspired by those after pictures that they shared.
Oh, yeah. You know what? It was an incredible group of inspiring. I mean, we had laughter, we had tears, we had
aha moments.
We had just incredible shifts happen. Not only, I mean, I had some huge aha moments throughout these last 21 days. And it's just proof that it's a process.
Yes.
That we all can, clear some stuff, some physical dense, because matter. I'm rereading Dr. Joe Dispenza's book, Becoming Supernatural. And, again, he talks about energy and matter.
Yep.
And, we are dense. We're dense matter. The things around us are dense energy, right? So anyways, that's a whole other thing. But good morning, Kathy. Come on in, people. Come on in and join us over here for our fun Shui Friday. Obviously, Cheryl's got cards flying out of the deck. And she's laughing, and because, probably something relevant.
Yep, always.
Always. We use, our inspiration in spirit comes from pulling some cards from this beautiful card deck from our teacher, mentor, Catherine Collins.
I had a thought. We need to have her back again.
Remember, we're gonna have her and Karen.
Add that to your list.
Yeah. For what's it called? Chinese
New Year.
Yeah, we're both I'm foggy today. I'm foggy. Okay, I'm gonna write that on my list.
Okay, Tara, you write that on your list.
Tara and Karen, pick a date. Let's do it. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, I'm sending you an email, Tara, if you're listening to the replay. Okay, what do we got for cards, girlfriend?
I'm chuckling, and I'll tell you why here in a minute. Okay, so the first one that flew out is wealth and prosperity.
Oh, yay.
The second one that flew out is flowers.
Flowers.
And the third one that flew out is health and family, 46.
Okay. What do you think?
So here is what I'm chuckling about. So Anita and I have been going through this process of the 21-day decluttering, and I was telling her about some insights I had in my office, and it's time to change my focus. The prime real estate across from where I sit. And that beautiful feng shui, the bamboo image with the symbols and stuff on it that Anita gifted me a while ago.
Yep.
And I got thinking this morning, do I want to sell it? Do I want to gift it? Or do I want to see if there's a better place in my house for this? Now, I know upstairs, I'm looking around going, yeah, no, it's not a small piece of art.
Yeah.
I go downstairs and I look at this wall and think, that's the perfect spot for it. Right smack dab in the middle of health and family. And I'm chuckling. Okay. Because it's all about, this whole image is about balance. The balancing of the 5 elements to me It combines all of the elements in it, right? So
Yes.
that's why I'm laughing. Plus, it's images of bamboo. So that's where the flowers come up. So then I'm
Well,
looking at another
yeah.
bedroom
Mm-hmm.
and think, well, I could put it on that wall. Well, that's wealth and prosperity.
Oh,
So
so
this
there's,
was my energy field shuffling the cards, obviously.
yeah. Yeah, exactly. I
But
love it.
anyway, so I'm
Well,
not selling it. I'm not gifting it. I'm keeping it, but I have another piece of art that I am going to release. And I
cool.
decided that these lovelies, because
Mm-hmm.
I'm redoing my office, are also going downstairs to cheer up one of the bedrooms
Oh,
in the
yay.
wealth and prosperity area, because I think they'd be better there.
Okay, well, then we'll look forward to seeing what you come up with for the new art in your prime real estate office that you spend a lot of time in.
Yes.
Yeah. And I think also wealth and prosperity came up today because again, we are in the energy of completing the creating sacred spaces, uh, the 21-day decluttering program. And in that, I was thinking this morning that our path to abundance and joy needs to be cleared, right? We need to, and so I'm going to maybe, use that for a little bit of advertising verbiage, right? So it's that path to abundance, that path to abundance. We got to clear the shit out of the way, right? We got to clear the stuff out of the way. We got to make some new energy pathways, not only physically in our environment, in our home, just like you did your bathroom this morning, but also what that does is it creates new neural pathways that now we start to see things through a different perspective. And then we are the law of attraction in action. That's what happens, right? So the path to abundance really starts by clearing the shit out of those clogged, energetic um, crevices in your home, be it your bathroom, be it because we all have it. We all have stuff that has piled up, and it's energetically holding us down. It's heavy. It's keeping us stuck. It's not giving us that beautiful life force energy to connect with all that is divine and that all is waiting for us, right? All of those.
Exactly.
So,
Well, so
mhm.
two examples of huge shifts with our decluttering group.
Yep.
One got a brand new contract,
Mm.
a huge contract,
Yep. Yep.
ecstatic, and is
Yes.
continuing to work on her decluttering.
Yes.
Another one got a trip to Hawaii.
Yes, one got a trip to Hawaii. Another one got over $1,000 in what would we call it?
Unexpected.
Unexpected reimbursements for a not so good situation, right? Um, another one actually just this morning made a little comment that she found a gift card when she was clearing something out. So I mean, there was abundance just popping up, right? I won something last week. Um, so it was all of those things were a result of, setting our intention to say, you know what, I'm done. I've had enough of living in this heavy energy. I'm ready to clear out and make some shift, make some change. Those things that are no longer serving me, that are no longer bring me joy, that no longer make me happy, that no longer deserve as a place, a space in my home, right? So
100%.
I am also really excited to see what else comes, because we know the flow is just going to continue because we have, together inspiring everyone. So yeah, good morning, Arlana. So, anyways, enough about the 21 day, creating sacred spaces. Your path to abundance awaits. And we have it scheduled for January. We are only allowing a certain number of people. We've decided that in order to be the best coaches for this program, that we have to limit the amount of people that we allow into that container so that we can give them the best of us. So, anyways, okay. And then flowers, right? Flowers comes up, and this is a beautiful time of year to bring some flowers indoors. I was at Cheryl's house yesterday because we always get together physically. We're not always on Zoom, and doing some planning and zipping up energetic loops, which I love. That felt so good.
It did.
And when I came into her home, I was greeted by this beautiful, I'm going to call it a Thanksgiving cactus because it's blooming now. And there it was, beautiful pink flowers. And it immediately caught my attention. Immediately when I walked in the door, caught my attention, and it just made me feel like, oh, isn't that so nice? Because when we look outside our window, right, we see very little green. There's absolutely no flowers blooming, right? No color. And just that little bit, and it's so simple. It's so simple. Just that one little display right there, just kind of lifted my energy up, made me feel good.
Okay.
So, bring some flowers in. And I'm also was doing some research yesterday for one of our new programs coming up. And I didn't know this before, or maybe I knew it and I forgot and, I didn't remember. But of our five senses, the sense of smell is connected to our emotions. So when you think about flowers, when I think about flowers and I think about the smell, I mean, I absolutely love Oriental lilies, the Casablancas and the Stargazers, they're some of my favorites. And what's the first thing that you do, even as a child? If you watch a child, my little grandkids, even when we go to the park and they pick a dandelion, the very first thing they do is they stick that flower to their nose to smell it. So it's an innate, it's something that's already naturally in our system that emotionally, right? So we know innately that by putting that flower to our nose, it's connecting us to our emotions, which is energy and motion, which again is a way to lift us up. So isn't that kind of cool? Did you know that?
I knew they were connected, like different senses were connected to different parts, but I didn't, like, if you would have tested me, I couldn't have answered that one.
Yeah. So anyways, like I say, I might have known it before, but anyways, it's just come to my new awareness again. And then I was kind of going, yeah, okay. So,
well, and you think of, for many people like Rod, my spouse, sweet peas remind him of his mom. So that's that connection. That's that neuron connection of love, security, your mom. How do you relate to your mom, right? And sweet peas for him, the fragrance.
Yep. Yeah. And for some people, like I know tomorrow, and again, our condolences, our thoughts go out to Rod's family and to you and everyone, because I know tomorrow you have a celebration of life. And in that, there are going to be flowers, right? There are going to be flowers, around the pictures, around the memorial. People are going to send flowers. That's what they do. And I know, having a background in the flower industry for, 40 something years, I've encountered a lot of people that say, I don't like flowers because they die.
Die.
Or I don't like flowers because it reminds me of when my grandma died and there were so many flowers and blah, 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 blah,
Mhm.
all this stuff, right? So here's a little reminder, and you might need this tomorrow, Cheryl, is that flowers are there for the living.
Mhm.
They are there at a celebration for someone to focus their energy on, again, some kind of a warm memory, an emotion.
Mhm.
And so, somebody might be talking or whatever, and it's a way to focus in on something that is going to just help to lift up the little heart chakra and open it up a little bit more and feel that warmth, that comfort, that enlightenment, whatever. So just remember that the flowers are always there for the living. Okay. They're always there for the living. And they also are an opportunity to look at the individuality of who we are, right?
Mhm.
That every flower has its own little season. Every flower does its own little separate thing. There are no two that are alike in those, and it's just like we are, just like humans. We might have some similarities in color or fragrance, but maybe we have one of us has thorns, and maybe one of us has bigger leaves. It's that kind of a thing. So
Exactly.
there's a lot of juiciness in the flowers, bringing them indoors. So bring them indoors. Flowers are for the living, and we are living right now. So treat yourself, right?
Well,
And
and I,
that's
I also think that when you want to highlight these two areas, the wealth and the family
mm,
and the health and or wealth and prosperity, bringing
100%.
in the abundance, the energy of flowers is fantastic. There's a reason it came out in the middle, literally.
Yep.
When the cards came
Yes.
out, this one was in the middle of these. Great way to enhance both areas
hmm
with
And
vibrant,
yes,
healthy flowers.
healthy. There we go. Because again,
Hmm.
there might be, and I'm actually guilty of this right now. I have a plant that I brought from the outdoors indoors because it was looking so beautiful, and I really didn't want to say goodbye to it in the
Hmm.
fall. And it's this huge begonia. And I'm not actually a real big fan of begonias normally, but it was just so beautiful. And so I brought it indoors and thought, well, I'm going to just see what it does over the winter. And you know what? It's actually not so beautiful right now. It's
Not
kind
so
of
happy.
gangly. It's kind of gangly and and so I'm thinking, okay, every time when I walk by it, which is a lot, because it's kind of in the entryway, um, I'm thinking, oh, you poor thing, right? So I need to send it off to plant heaven
Yep.
because it's not lifting my chi. It's actually, I'm feeling sad every time I walk by it
Hmm.
because it's not doing the thing that it was doing before when it was looking so good, right?
Well, and
And so
that's the perfect example, Anita,
it's
of not
okay to
just,
just like say, hey, you know what? You were beautiful. You brought me joy. You served your purpose, but now I'm going to bless you and put you in the compost.
and
Yeah.
let you continue on in your new path
Yeah.
because it's still energy,
hmm
right? And it's a perfect example of not just plants, but anything in your home. If you
hmm
walk by something and it brings out an emotion of, oh, you poor thing, or oh, you're so dirty. Oh,
Yep. Oh.
hello. It's telling you something,
Yep. Uh-huh.
right? So just be aware of that
Yep.
because it's reinforcing that, like Anita said, every time she walked by it, oh, you poor thing. Oh, you poor
Well,
thing.
yeah, it's kind of like a disappointment because it was so beautiful and it was so joy filled and it was so vibrant and healthy. And then, you know, so yeah, it's kind of like a Debbie Downer.
Hmm.
And so yeah, good card pull this morning because I'm gonna put that in the back of my car. I'm gonna take it over to the compost this morning. Okay, good, done.
There you go.
And then probably what'll happen when I'm out and about today, there may be an opportunity to purchase a new plant
Exactly.
that has some little flowers on it or something to lift up my chi.
Hmm. And who
Okay,
knows, because you've done all this clearing and you've opened the gateway, maybe something arrives at your house.
maybe.
You know?
Okay,
Open to
well,
the possibilities. Always open to the possibilities. Any
that's
comments we need to address before we continue on
no
here, my friend?
comments, just some good mornings from some lovely ladies. So that's all good. And yeah. Okay,
Cool.
so what kind of numbers have we got?
Well, we've got the number 47,
47 is 11.
46,
Ooh, 10.
and 5.
And 5. Oh, it's a 26 is a 8.
Yeah.
8.
And today happens to be the 17th
Oh, which is an
of the
8.
11th month
Yeah.
of a 7-year, 2023 equals 7,
Oh.
which also all totals 8.
Okay, so what does the Adironda have to say about the 8, 8, 8,
8,
8,
8.
8?
Well, let me grab it. Zero, double
I
digit
gotta
policy.
sneeze.
You
Whew.
sneeze.
Okay, you guys, I didn't want to splash on you this morning. I could have went.
Yeah.
There could have been little droplets flying over on your
You're gonna
computer.
get
Going,
me
yeah,
coughing
I
here.
know.
The 8-8 is a wondrous time to pay attention.
Wondrous time, wondrous.
When you start seeing 8-8, it's about the infinite flow of your abundance, of your money, of your talents, of your skills, of your ideas, of everything.
Infinite
However,
flow. Oh,
however,
however.
it is also about paying attention to all of those things, especially if you are in business for yourself.
Oh.
If 8-8 begins showing up in your world, it is time to pay attention to your own patience, understanding, and compassion you have in your community.
Mm.
It is also a sign of authority, judgment, and ambitious success. Start asking yourself the following question. Ooh, questions. I'm going to give you guys the first one, and you can all go get the book to get the second one. The first question to ask: are you pushing your energy of success or just taking the next step that presents? I'm going to
Okay.
repeat that.
Yeah, I was going to say, repeat that.
Are
Mm-hmm.
you pushing your energy of success? So are you trying to make things happen?
Mm-hmm.
Or just taking the next step that presents?
Ah, okay. So the next steps that presents. Okay. I like that.
I really like that. We
Mm.
were just
Mm-hmm.
talking about that yesterday, Anita and I, in fact,
Mm-hmm.
because we were talking about the upcoming event again, right? Because
Yes.
we're an unstoppable woman.
Yes, yes, yes.
So
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, so yeah,
watch
I
for
don't
the
know.
8-8.
I don't think that we're pushing our energy. I think we are kind of going with the flow. What's our next step?
Mhm.
Right? Zip up the energetic loop.
Yes.
Next step. What's the next step? What's the next step?
But it's the perfect
And
reminder because we had
yes.
started talking about a couple things in regards to one of the pictures in my office.
Yeah,
Do we
yeah.
keep it? Do we make it usable for next year, or do we allow something to present itself that's better? And we chose to
Allow
Oh,
something
something
to
gets
present
better.
itself. Yeah. Oh, look at us go. Woo. And that reminds me, I still haven't got my book back. So there, another thing to put on my list. Holy moly, my list just got bigger already. But anyways, it's all good. Where's my book? Where's my book?
Oh yeah, you lent it to somebody.
I did. Yeah, that was over a month ago or
Oh,
more. And I need it back. So I'm gonna put that on my list today. Yeah, anything else, ladies? Any insight? Anything you'd like to share? Has the 8-8 been showing up in your life? You know, lots of times I'll look at the clock and it says 8:08.
hmm.
Right? So I love that. There's some
License
patience.
plates, receipts, double digits, triple digits show up
Yeah,
in all forms, and that's spirit's way to go, hello, trying to get
yep.
your attention.
Hello. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's it. Okay.
No comments. What?
Oh.
So
Yeah, we
you're
both
laughing
have.
about something.
Yeah, no, I was just you're coughing, and I'm like, okay, that's probably a sign it's time. I gotta, we both have a little clearing that we've been doing, which is great, and
I
then
just
we'll be
had a
ready.
thought.
Oh yeah, that's our
Yours are,
8.
yours are heart shaped, so,
Yep,
but there's another 8.
yep.
Anyway,
Okay.
watch for the
We're gonna
8s.
see you all next week, and yeah, check out. I'm gonna leave a link in the comments there if you want to check out and be part of our next creating sacred spaces, and really being supported by a loving community and in clearing the path away to your abundance.
Well, and
Uh,
here's the thing that I really love about this program. Every time we do it, we evolve, we
oh,
shift,
absolutely.
we add more to it for value, and the people that um participate in it, they shift, and sometimes they'll come in the first time and it's just surface. It's just surface stuff that they want to do. They're not ready to go into some of the emotions and some of the beliefs that are behind having that surface stuff.
Yeah.
So for some, this is an opportunity for you to take that next step to go in a little bit deeper.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because we've even had people say, I don't need any decluttering. Mm,
Mm-hmm.
maybe.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, that's your story. Yep. I just
All
got to
right.
make sure this link is going to work here.
Perfect. Oh, thank you for joining us. As always, we are all in alignment, creating sacred spaces with Anita and Cheryl. Thank you for watching live on Facebook. We love getting your comments and hearts and likes and shares. And of course, hashtag replay if that's what works for you, or watching us on YouTube. Thank
Mm-hmm.
you so
Mm-hmm.
much. Have yourselves an incredibly calm week, because the energy's been a little bit hectic lately.
Oh, yeah, time to get grounded. Oh,
Yep,
that's another reason to go buy yourself a plant.
yep.
Mm-hmm.
And hang on to that.
Yeah.
Perfect. Have yourselves a great week, everybody. Thank you so much.